Okay. Weird life, Noah. Let's go.
Hi! Meet again with the movie recap here. Today we will summarize a film called When We First Met, a romantic comedy film in 2018 that tells a man named Noah who goes back in time to change his love story with a girl named Avery. So, how the full story? Let's just start the story.
If you weren't so good at sex, then this would have ended a long time ago. I think so.
You are A League of Their Own, right?
Yeah!
I love that movie.
The film begins with a brief encounter at a Halloween party. This man named Noah who meets a beautiful woman named Avery. Noah first met Avery and talked about a lot of things. Avery tells the story of her life who often moved around because she was the daughter of a soldier. Noah asks if Avery came alone, but Avery replies that she came with a friend named Carey. Noah then takes Avery to a bar to listen to jazz music where Noah also plays the piano that fascinates Avery. After this, Avery invited Noah to take a picture in photo booth.
Ready?
Yep.
Avery realized that Noah was very stiff. It turned out that this was the first time Noah took a photo at a photo booth. Long story short, Avery invited Noah to her house and played together there. The moment they were going to kiss here, Noah was very happy, but suddenly the time stopped. And it turned out that it's a shadow of the past from Noah's life. Because what happens in the prison is the woman who dreams of having been engaged to a man named Ethan.
Ethan and Avery.
Heartbroken to see their engagement, Noah was drunk at the party. He finally threw up in the bathroom. Avery, worried about Noah, went to the bathroom and helped him and asked his friend Carey to drive him home.
Oh, maybe you can actually take Noah home. He's a little...
While Noah was in Carey's car, he revealed that he loved Avery very much and told her about the incident 3 years ago, how he and Avery had met and were very close. Long story short, Noah went down to a bar where he invited Avery to listen to jazz music 3 years ago. At that time, Noah met his friend named Max and he also wanted to drive Noah home.
Where you going? I'm gonna go score some ride. Just sit tight.
When Max came out to find a ride, Noah sat in the photo booth that used to be used with Avery. He was drunk and unknowingly he put his money in a photo booth hoping he could change his destiny.
I could be the kind of guy she would want.
When a strange event occurs, Noah suddenly wakes up in his bed. Then he rushed to a shop. When Noah came out, there was a kid who was wearing a witch's dress like he was at Halloween event. Noah also felt strange about what happened because he thought Halloween was over. When he got to the store, he saw a newspaper. There written the date and the year 2014, which meant he returned to the past exactly 3 years ago. Noah rushes to Max's workplace and says there's something strange about why his newspaper was in 2014. When Max explained Noah's strangeness, Noah saw the car worn by Carey and he also saw Carey who was photographing the couple wearing Halloween-themed clothes. Without a second thought, Noah approached Carey and talked to her. Noah said he knew Carey and that Carey knew him. Carey was confused by what Noah said because at the time Carey didn't know Noah. Noah realized that he has been walking through time and goes back to 2014 where he first met Avery.
I'll explain it later to everyone. I'm gonna tell everybody about this, but right now I have someone to meet.
With this opportunity, Noah is eager to repair his relationship with Avery. Noah rushes home and prepares to come to a Halloween party and meet Avery as he has in the past. Noah comes with a different makeup. He looks more fashionable and cooler. Then Noah arrives at the party and he already knows what to do.
Okay.
He meets Avery and gets acquainted. Because he already knew Avery, he answered according to what Avery replied to. And Noah can guess correctly that Avery is the daughter of a soldier. After that, Noah took Avery to a bar. There he played the piano while performing a favorite song at this time and Avery was surprised and amazed at Noah. Then Noah invited Avery for a photo booth and this time Noah is very adept at taking pictures.
Pose hard.
Wow, you're really good at this.
After that, Avery invited Noah to her house. As the two of them talking, Avery got the message that Carrie was coming home soon. When Carrie came home, Carrie was shocked by Noah's first bout. Carrie tells Avery that there is a stalker and they think that Noah is the stalker. Noah is beaten by Carrie.
Don't touch your asshole.
Then Noah came back and he was on his bed. Noah went to Avery's house and apologized. Long story short, when he wanted to go apologize, Avery screamed and was shocked because the stalker 3 years ago had returned again. Noah was beaten again with Ethan and Noah ran away from there. While at home, Noah searches for clues as to how he can travel the past. When he checked his wallet, he saw the booth photo. Noah immediately rushed to the photo booth and returned to the past. And this time, he invites Max to be taught to seduce women. Max says, "Be a jerk," and Noah follows Max's advice.
Soft asshole. Keep the shoulders down. Let's do this. AAA. We're always there.
By following this suggestion, Noah finally got love until finally he could make love with Avery. Noah is back in 2017 and he is really a bad boy. And beside Noah, there was Avery who slept with him. Long story short, when Noah wants to go home, Ethan and Carrie invite Avery to exercise. For fear of Avery being taken by Ethan, Noah joined the sport with them.
Me and Stacy broke up. I'm so sorry.
Man, she seemed like the one. That's too bad.
While exercising, Noah fell and was helped by Carrie. Noah tells Carrie that he is serious about Avery and that Noah wants to be the man Avery wants to be. Carrie invites Noah to the cafe to have a more serious talk. Carrie says that Avery wants to have a man who has a future and can make her happy. Noah has an idea to get back in time.
I went to business school, for Christ's sake.
Long story short, Noah back in 2014. He decided to work at the company where Max worked and asked Max for help to include it. At the Halloween party, Noah meets Avery again, but in a different way and showing that he has a bright future, and then with a past that has been changed by Noah, he goes back to 2017. When Noah wakes up at his desk, he realizes that he and Avery are engaged, and in this time, Noah has become a rich and successful man. Avery was already in Noah's big house, and Noah was very happy. When Noah arrived at his office, he didn't see his co-workers in the office, and the atmosphere was so quiet. Suddenly, he got a surprise from his seniors, and he has now become a deputy director of the company.
Your new office, Mr. Senior Vice President.
This is my office.
After the festivities, Max spoke to Noah. He told me that in the past, Noah had cheated on Max and betrayed him just for a position. Max should be deputy director. Max had helped Noah to work at his company, but Noah instead betrayed him. Max was so angry that he no longer wanted to be friends with him. Noah was shocked and depressed because he had betrayed his best friend, and he also had a very busy schedule due to his position as deputy director.
Oh, those snacks are good, but I can't have any. I'm putting myself on a diet. You guys see?
Then Noah comes home and sees his engagement party with Avery, and he arrives late. Noah asks Carrie where Avery is, and it turns out that Avery is accompanying Ethan in the bathroom because Ethan is vomiting. Long story short, Noah finally drove Ethan home, and in the middle of the journey, Ethan said that he loved Avery very much and had already revealed it. Ethan was upset and very sad. Noah asked Carrie if Avery doesn't love him wholeheartedly, and Carrie is silent. Noah realized that fate doesn't want Noah with Avery. Noah is also aware that he has always met Carrie instead of Avery. Noah goes back in time to match Ethan and Avery. He felt it was the right thing. On Halloween in 2014, Noah came with Ethan, and he tried to bring Ethan closer to Avery. Noah also tries to get close to Carrie. Noah and Carrie have fun together. Noah takes Carrie to the bar and he plays a favorite song, Avery, which turned out to be Carrie's favorite song. Avery has been just following all the songs Carrie's like. Avery doesn't really like jazz music. The next day, Noah wakes up on the sofa of Max's house. Noah asks if they are still friends, and Max's answer is certainly still. He also asks where Carrie is. Max replies that Carrie returned to his ex. Noah finally rushes to Carrie's house, and it's true that Carrie has returned to her ex, Phil. And Noah realizes he didn't have to change his original destiny. He just has to move on from Avery to Carrie. Finally, he returned to the photo booth and did what happened 3 years ago without changing anything. And when Avery and Ethan got engaged, he chose not to get drunk. He tried to get close to Carrie. And finally, Noah along with Carrie, and the movie ended happily.